My reviews of all these books are kind of all over the place. Happy Sunday vlog. We've had a very busy weekend to the point where today's gonna be as chill as possible. Friday was incredibly busy just because I went from like working the entire morning, afternoon, and then immediately getting off my computer and getting ready. We had a dinner party we were invited to, so we went to that. Happy Friday vlog. It's the weekend. Well, so just about to start. I am wrapping up a video that I'm just editing for work, and once I'm done with this video, I'm done for the day. And I'm gonna get ready because we're gonna go do a couple things, and I'm bringing you along. But prior to going to the dinner party, we actually stopped by at this local brewery near us. And we've just been going here like once a week. We just stop by, grab a drink or two, and then skedaddle. It's super cute, it's nearby. Yesterday, which was Saturday, David's parents actually came to visit us, so we took them out to brunch because they have their new puppy and she is just so stinking cute. And we decided to take her to Little O's Arcadia, which is where I used to work as a server. So we took her out and she was just so cute. She was having so much fun and it was just super nice to see them. And then I actually had a friends and family night for our location and surprise. So I stopped by there so I can get some content for my job. And then I actually have two of my photographs hanging in this restaurant. So I really wanted to stop by and just see them for myself, and that was really fun. That was very, very fun. We had like a drink, and then right after that we went and had dinner with friends. So when I say this weekend was busy, it was just like very heavy on the socialization side. I took a break from vlogging this summer and I explained it all in that last vlog, but this is the intro to the next vlog. I'm in this weird stage when I'm consuming content recently. I'm actually not enjoying much of what I'm seeing at all. So I thought, well, if I'm not enjoying consuming it, why not create it? Anywho, hope you guys had a great weekend by the time you see this, or having a good weekend. We're all set. I vlog. I wanted to wrap up this vlog by sharing with you guys all the books that I read this summer. I'm not gonna give too much info because it's quite a bit, but I'll just tell you like if I liked it, would I recommend it? Yeah. My reviews of all these books were kind of all over the place. First book I read this summer was The 7-Year Slip. I did not read the back of this book correctly because when I read the book, I was very confused on like what was happening in the magical apartment. Eventually I got past it and I really loved the love story. Loved the main lead. Like the guy I was swooning over the guy, and then the way everything was wrapped up and tied nicely together, it was a 4 to 5 star read for me. Malibu Rising was the next book I read. I've already read Daisy Jones and the Six and The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I loved both of those a lot. And so when I read Malibu Rising, once again, loved it as well. It was a very quick read for me. I just really liked the way her universes all kind of like tie in together. It's very satisfying for me personally. I don't know, the ending for me kind of did fall a little flat. There's so much chaos that I like wanted more. Like if I could have a second book for any of them, it'd be this one. The next book I read was Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. And honestly, I think I'm way too old to be reading high school romances, and we will come back to this again later. I actually did enjoy Better Than the Movies. It's kind of frustrating. It felt so high school-y in a way that I actually could relate. I felt like I very much was like the main character, except I wasn't. Like in the way I wanted a love like in the movies. I really felt that, I actually really loved the main guy as well in this. The next book I read after Better Than the Movies was Book Lovers. Now, I think this is my second Emily Henry book. I found the main character to be a little frustrating, but then also at the age that I'm at, relatable. This was a book that I liked the themes in this book. I would totally read it again. Book Lovers reminded me of Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. I don't think I'm saying that right, but it reminded me so much of that book, and I really, really, really liked Funny You Should Ask. Now, the last 3 books I read this summer were the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I read this because I saw the trailer for the Netflix show, and I still haven't seen the Netflix show, and it's been out for almost 2 weeks. I loved the first book, also loved the second book, hated the third book, but then by the end of it, and after some time, I actually really enjoyed this series. I think I just found the main character very hard to like. In the first book, I really didn't like the main character. She was frustrating, but then I remembered that she is a high school girl. And when I remembered that, I got invested in these characters, really cared about them, and I really liked this. I loved the way ends were tied, so I thought it was just really well written, and I'm a little upset that I read this so late because I've seen it for years on shelves in bookstores, and I've always wanted to buy it, but I just never did, and then I did. I read 7 books this summer. I'm pretty proud because I've had a very busy summer. Most of these were read at the pool. So I would spend like 2 or 3 hours just reading. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah.